Alright guys, we are here at the Marriott Suites, O'Hare, here in Chicago. Now it is a long story as to how I ended up here. To make a long story less long, my friend and I are going to do some stuff in the area over this weekend, and we needed a hotel within the area of the airport, so here we are. For some reason, all the hotels closer to where we wanted to be were full tonight, and the only hotels that had rooms available was this property, the Westin just over there, and a Hampton Inn and Hyatt over there. After comparing the rates, this turned out to be the best value, so I went with this one. Now, for those who don't know about my previous dealings with Marriott, to say that it's been rocky would be an understatement. But anyways, overall, we are now here. Let's see if this one's going to be rocky or if it's going to be nice. But starting out here at the front, we have, your standard information, all that stuff. In Illinois, there's probably some different rules that I'm not aware of, because I don't usually stay in Illinois. But at the door, you do have your latch lock and the privacy switch, since this is an auto deadbolt lock. There's the light switch. This one does that. This one controls that lamp. That's the only lamp on a switch, too, so I'm assuming that they just did that to, class it up a little bit, maybe. But here's what the living room looks like. Of course, it is a suite. This is Marriott's failed competitor version of Embassy Suites. Long story short, Hilton won, even though Hilton's now trying to also phase out Embassy, which is quite funny. But anyways, this was recently renovated, by the looks of it anyways. So you have a modern chair, leg rest coffee table thing with a little tray on it with the TV remote. We can look at the TV. It's one of those nice newer LG ones. But I don't think these have Chromecast, which, oh well. Don't think that I'd expect it in a place like this. Yep, it's a standard TV. The sofa is a sofa bed, so my friend, yep, he can sleep here tonight too. What fun. Anyways, the lampshade, I will say, I find it kind of funny that it's slanted like that, but whatever. Facing the sofa itself is actually pretty nice. I would have loved an armchair, but we can't win everything now, can we? Here's your desk, which is actually kind of small, but you do have your phone for those important work calls at the desk. A notepad without a pen. Another lamp with a USB port and outlet. Ow, that was quite a nasty shock. There are outlets over there as well. Again, USB outlet, all that stuff. You do get a trash bin with recycling here. Here's the AC, which I found this room to be a little bit too warm for me, so I went ahead and turned on the AC, and it is putting out cool air, so it's doing something. Seems to work, which is good. Here's the view from the first window. I will say they could do to clean the windows a little bit, but other than that, it's pretty nice. There's the Hampton Inn, and the Hyatt's directly next door. The Westin over there is the airport and all that stuff. Oh, look at that. We have another hotel shuttle. Now, this hotel, I did utilize their shuttle services, and I will say that it's a very small van, so if you don't like that, maybe don't book this property or get an Uber or something. Going over here, we have the kitchenette, which has a separate freezer and fridge, which I actually like these things. They're nice. Now, here's the microwave. It is a microwave. And here's our coffee supplies. Oh, my favorite, no brand coffee, or Rainforest. I'm sure it's going to be disgusting. Oh well. Anyways, here you also get some drink glasses, ice tray, coffee machine, single cup variety. It's not very clean, but that's why you run water through it the first time. In here, no dish soap or any soap, which I think is bizarre, but oh well. But the water does work, so it's a plus. Get some nice Chicago-inspired artwork. So yeah, that was the main room. Pretty nice. So far, so good. Coming into here, we have the bedroom portion of the room, which I like how you can close it off. See, we have these doors here, and you can kind of make it your own space like this. There you go. Now this space is closed. A little bit more privacy should you need it. It's the little things that count. Over here, you have another window. This is like a bay-style window, and again, pretty nice view. Same view as before, but with a more panoramic view. Of course, both windows, you get your curtains, your shears, standard hotel curtains. Here is your dresser, which is empty, as it should be. I did check all of them. Nothing in there, thankfully. I would not want to come in here and see random people's garments left behind. That would be bad. Here are the lamps, which are like these, it's like a more modern take on the classic motel-style wall lamps. It's modern, looks nice. Again, outlet and USB port, so you're covered if you forget your chargers. Here's the phone. This one is a corded one, unlike the desk phone. We are an 810. Here's some sleep spray. Very interesting. Down here is your Bible. Oh, and the Book of Mormon, because we are at a Marriott, and every Marriott has both. If we come around to the other side here, we have a iHome alarm clock with the old 30 pin for those who still have an iPhone 4S or older. And yeah, now let's get on to the bed. My first observation is that this fitted sheet wasn't very well put on, but we can look past that as long as this is clean. It is a bit wrinkled, but that doesn't necessarily mean it hasn't been laundered, though. Look at that right there. Ugh. It does seem that it is isolated to one pillow, though, so this is a bottom pillow. Still unacceptable in a hotel of this class, but other than that, it does appear to be mostly clean. Let's check the other side now that I saw that failing pillow. Yeah, these are fine, so -1 pillow, we're doing okay so far. Pulling this back, we have a mostly clean bed with what looks to be permanent stain on it. Ugh. Otherwise, though, it smells fresh and it feels like it's recently been in a washing machine, so I don't see any hairs or anything else that could indicate this hasn't been washed. I think this is just covered in permanent stains, which, I mean, they could still do to replace that. This hotel costs, on average, $150 a night. It's not that hard to replace sheets. They're not expensive. I work in a hotel, I can personally tell you. They're not expensive. Got some lint, so it's definitely been in a dryer. So yeah, as for the bedding, it appears we are doing a duvet cover with a bottom sheet. I actually prefer the duvets because I think they're just a little bit more sanitary, because then you're not touching the comforter, which who knows when the last time they washed it was. A lot of lint, but again, that's any washing system that you use in hospitality. It's not really a problem in this property. Though they could use to replace the sheets when they see permanent stains on them, since it's kind of gross. And I don't know why people are sleeping with Sharpies, but I guess more power to them. Here you have another artwork, something modern. Safety equipment and a coat hanger with a sign saying not to use it for its intended purpose. How dare they? Here we have our Marriott This Works soap and lotion. I've never used this product, but you can tell they used to do the bottles of everything with a different line of products, and they changed it. Here's the sink. It appears to work. More glasses, tissues, towels down here. Yeah, I'll definitely be calling up more. I already called up more, but they didn't have to deliver them prior to my arrival. Alright guys, we had a slight blooper with the camera, and it decided that it all of a sudden did not want to like the memory card that was in it. But we fixed it now, so let's continue on. So anyways, so let's say someone's in the bathroom and you want to close it off because, you know, when you're sleeping with another person, you don't really want to look in on them while they're on the toilet. That's kind of gross. So you have this door right here. This is like the one that actually closes the space off. You can lock it, you know, standard hotel doorknob, mirror on the back like any hotel room of this style, extended closet, etc. But what you can do is there's this pocket door and you can close it off. So now if, you know, you were showering and someone was in the bedroom, you get that privacy while still, you know, closing that space off. But let's say maybe the person in the bedroom doesn't want you to shower right now because they need to use the sink for something, I don't know. You can actually close this pocket door right here, and that'll give you privacy from there, so that way nothing in the bathroom concerns you, but you still have the sink and all that stuff that you could use in the bedroom. I think this implementation is actually pretty good, minus one little flaw right here that you can just stare right in. And the door kind of sways back and forth. So yeah, that's how you section off the bathroom. In the closet here, it's your standard hotel closet. You got the hangers with the little hooks so you can't take them home, but you can bring your own. Oh, and 2 hangers that you can take home because the hook's big enough to take. Nice. There's your luggage rack, ironing board, iron, couch bed linens. I don't think these are that gross, but there is a hair right there, which is kind of nasty. I don't know if we're actually going to use these. We're probably just going to call up some new ones instead, if they ever deliver them. Here's your safe. It's your standard SafeMark Systems Kaba rebrand thing. It does work. So that's good because honestly, when you're not going to be in the hotel room most of the time, like in this particular trip, you do need a place to store your valuables, so that way, yeah, you just gotta do it. For safety, of course. So yeah, now that we're back in the bathroom here, you got a switch right here for this light. It just controls that light and that one. Now, oddly, I've only seen this in a couple other hotels. The tub and the shower are separated. The tub is right here. You know, it's a standard tub. I like having these because you do a lot of walking in a day. These are actually kind of nice. You're soaked by the tub. I guess that's our answer to not stocking travel size amenities anymore. Okay, whatever you say. Right here is the shower stall, which just actually has like a really nice shower system in here with a full shower head and the mini rain wand made by Kohler, apparently. We can test it. I will say though, there is some mold in the shower, which is kind of gross. You know, I would think that in a place like this they would keep an eye on that, but I don't know. I don't have much experience with Marriott suites since they're kind of a going extinct brand. But we can test the shower. I think first we're going to test the rain wand. Oh, the pressure's good. Let's turn it all the way on. I mean, it's not hot yet, but let's see here. So if you switch this around. Oh yeah, it's warm. Ow. Yeah, it's hot. Good pressure. Actually, a really nice shower, I must say. Very nice. I will say it's better than I was expecting, honestly. And then closing off the shower enclosure here, we also have a toilet. It is a toilet, and there's some toilet paper. Both of them were folded at arrival. One of them I used, but the other one I did not. So, at least they give you two. That's generous. There's also a heat lamp in here. Very old feature. Kind of dates the place. Though yeah, now that we've done the bathroom, let's move on. Alright, I just called up some linens and some towels utilizing the app, so let's see how long it takes them. Alright, so with the towels, for the towels, it took over an hour. However, the reason why I'm not going to fault them for it too hard is that I did call it down right at 3 p.m., which happens to be when a lot of people were checking into the hotel. For some reason tonight, like I've said with all the other hotels, they are absolutely slammed this weekend, so they did bring them up. It took them an hour, but they were fresh from the laundry room, so I'm assuming they were also doing their laundry at the time, which, hey, fresh towels? Who am I to complain? Now, when I requested my travel size amenities, because for those who don't know, I am not a fan of those amenities. I don't like dispensers. It did take them a while to respond to the message on their app, but when they did, it only took about 5 minutes for them to show up to the room. So honestly, I would say if they're not busy doing laundry or trying to check people in, it probably only takes about 5 minutes to call up things. So pretty good. Now, if you call down a check-in though, you might be waiting an hour, but hey, at least you get freshly washed towels that are fresh from the linen room. So that is worth noting, but overall, I'll give them a pass. Though yeah, overall, it's a pretty nice property. It's definitely got some rough edges to it, and it's not the most refined, but given that this hotel is an all-suites property, and they got most of the basics at least partially right, I think it's okay. And it is fair to add that my friend and I are splitting the costs, so it's not like we're actually spending what this hotel went for, which was around $240. We're both paying around $135 each, so we're actually getting this hotel cheaper than it usually would be, and honestly, it isn't a bad deal. I don't know if I would stay here again necessarily, but for what we need for 4 nights, this is going to be okay. Anyway, so that's going to be all for this tour. I will see you guys in the next one. Expect some more content from this trip, since I am going to be doing a lot more around here, and I look forward to being able to do that. So yeah, anyways, that's going to be all for this one. I'll see you guys next time.